Alright guys, welcome back to the last night of our Christmas story readings. Tonight's story is called A Perfect Party. Gotta go all the way then to that. Alright, and this one is a Cinderella story. What a great way to end the week. Alright. Cinderella, a perfect party. Cinderella and her prince sat before a roaring fire. Christmas coming in a few days, and Cinderella was excited. "Let's throw a party," she suggested to the prince. "What a splendid idea," he replied. "How can I help?" Cinderella smiled. "Just leave everything to me," she said. The next day, the princess began to decorate. "May we help, Cinderella?" Jacques and Gus asked. "Of course," she replied. "Let's start with the grand staircase." The mice were tying some bows when a spool of ribbon began to unwind and roll down the banister. Gus hopped aboard. It was just like a sleigh ride, without the sleigh. When Cinderella and her friends finished the staircase, they moved on to the rest of the castle. Jack and Gus helped the princess put garland over the windows in the ballroom. They tied sprigs of holly over the doorways. They even hung stockings by the fireplace. Finally, Cinderella and her friends moved to the stone patio where Cinderella planned to hold her party. "Won't our guests be chilly out here?" the prince asked. "I'm sure it'll be fine," Cinderella replied. "Besides, what could be more magical than celebrating under the stars?" "I like stars. They're twinkly," Gus said as he nibbled on a popcorn garland. "Gus," Jock scolded, "you're supposed to be hanging decorations, not eating them." Later, Cinderella went to the royal sewing room. When Prudence, the head of household staff, peeked in, she saw Cinderella sewing a handkerchief. "Why don't you ask the royal seamstress to do that?" Prudence suggested. "I'm making presents for our guests," Cinderella said. "It's so much more personal if I do it myself." On Christmas Eve, the royal chef came to speak with Cinderella. He wanted to know what he should cook for the party. "Not a thing," Cinderella replied. Later, Prudence saw her in the storeroom, filling baskets with fruit, ears of corn, and different kinds of cheese. She was appalled. Back on the patio, Cinderella laid out the food. She said, "something's missing." But what? Suddenly, Cinderella's fairy godmother appeared. "My dear, you need a centerpiece," she said. Waving her magic wand, she turned a water pitcher into an ice sculpture. "Now everything is perfect for our holiday picnic," Cinderella exclaimed. When Cinderella left to change her gown, the fairy godmother slipped into the banquet room. "Oh no," she said, looking at the decorations Cinderella and the mice had hung. "This will never do for a royal ball." The fairy godmother waved her wand. Instantly an elaborate feast appeared. She waved her wand twice more, and the court musicians appeared, ready to play. "Now that's more like it," the fairy godmother said. When Cinderella and Prince walked past the banquet room, the princess couldn't believe her eyes. Just then, Prudence rushed in. "Where are your guests?" she asked Cinderella. "My party isn't being held in here," Cinderella told her. "Then what is?" Prudence asked. Thinking quickly, the princess said, "A Christmas party in honor of the royal staff. Would you please tell the others?" "What a wonderful surprise!" the housekeeper exclaimed. Cinderella opened the patio doors. "Merry Christmas!" A chorus of chirps, barks, and whinnies answered her. All of Cinderella's animal friends had gathered for her party. "Happy Christmas, Cinderella!" Gus shouted. "Merry Christmas, Jock," said, correcting him. Cinderella's animal friends loved the meal she had prepared. Afterwards, it was time for presents. There were new feed bags, cozy blankets, and stylish mouse-sized outfits. Jock loved his new jacket so much that he wouldn't stop looking at his own reflection. Later, the prince and Cinderella danced underneath the stars. When they stopped, they realized they were alone. "Oh my, look!" Cinderella cried. Their animal friends had gone inside and were with the staff. Delighted that everyone was getting along, Cinderella and the prince joined them. It was the most unusual and the merriest Christmas celebration the kingdom had ever seen. The end. Alright guys, thank you for sticking around while I read the stories this week, and I will be back in the new year with some new content. Merry Christmas everybody. Bye.